Oh, it's got that ethanol.
A lot.
It's got that bite. She feisty, she bite.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
And welcome to our head-to-head matchups, where we are going to randomly select one of these unknown pairs from our sample pool, taste them totally double-blind so that you get the most honest opinions possible, separate and apart from any hype or bias or anything like that. Let's run our randomizer and see which pair we're tasting today. Two. Easy.
1, 2.
Cool. We'll get these poured and be right back with first impressions. All right, we got things cleaned up. We've got our pours poured, because that's what you do with pours.
That's what you do with
them. Get right into the nose on glass one. Hang on.
You okay?
Yeah.
Did you stick your nose too far down there?
Yup. And it singed nose hairs.
You have a habit of doing that. You know that?
Yeah. I go in deep and then I pull back if I need to.
But why don't you just start farther away and then go in deeper if you need to? Like, flip-flop it.
That'd make a lot of sense, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah.
But why? Why make sense?
But why?
Okay, let's go. I'm getting a lot of classic bourbon, but a lot of ethanol as well.
Oh, it's got that ethanol.
A lot.
It's got that bite. She feisty, she bite.
Yeah.
But I will say, to me, this is smelling like a freaking awesome just banana split.
Oh.
But it's got so many cherries and so much vanilla ice cream on it that I can't even smell anything else.
It's got a lot of
it's all cherries and vanilla.
Maraschino cherries with that like fake red syrup. Like that's what I'm smelling.
Yeah. This smells freaking awesome. I love this.
You want to taste it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I feel like that, what you said on the nose, the cherries and some vanilla, I'm getting that on the palate. It's translating to the palate.
It definitely is.
Sometimes is not the case, if we're being honest.
That's like a jab, hook. Like, that's coming at you. It's attacking. It's strong. She's strong.
Yeah, but...
It's not...
Maybe.
It's not super alcohol forward. I will say that.
It's alcohol forward on the nose, but on the palate, it's not. It's pretty nice on the palate, but I would like another sip before I confirm that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. Still the same. Maraschino cherries, vanilla ice cream. Yeah. I can get that for sure. Yep. This is definitely in your flavor profile.
There's a banana way underneath all that stuff.
I don't get that.
They were a little light on the chocolate syrup. They were way heavy on the vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
And the cherries, and they got extra syrup on there. It's good. The alcohol that's coming through that's attacking on the nose is drying on the palate.
On the back end.
It's very drying. To me, it's drying front to back.
Oh, really? For me, I'm getting it on the back.
I'm sitting here talking through the finish, and I can just feel the alcohol evaporating off the surface of my tongue. But I like high proof stuff, and I like a lot of flavor, and there's a lot of flavor density in this. Mm-hmm. My mouth is watering. I'm so sorry if you can hear that on the mic, but that's part of the reaction review as well, because if something can do that to me, then that's what's happening.
Yeah. I also feel like there's a little bit of heat on the back end of this, and if you take more sips, I feel like it would build.
Yeah.
Because the second sip kind of built on the first sip, and if I took more, I feel like it would continue to build, which I can appreciate that. Like, there's a slow ramp where it's not all hitting you all at once. You have to drink more to appreciate it more. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. On the back end, too, you get that cherry vanilla note, the heavy vanilla cream type of note, and then it transitions into like a nice neutral oakiness. Like, there's just like this nice woody kind of almost like a red popsicle stick aftertaste that just lingers on the back of your palate.
Yep. It's not too much. It's not too oak forward, but it's there.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Yep. I can't, now knowing that is that, I can't wait to get into glass 2 to see how it compares. Let's get right into it.
Whoa. I got Cheerios on this.
Really?
Not Honey Nut Cheerios, but I smelled this and I got a flashback of my childhood because my mom wouldn't buy Honey Nut Cheerios for us because they had too much sugar, and we would get regular Cheerios, and that's what this smelled like to me. And I kind of love it because it brought me back to my childhood, but that also might not be good for the taste, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'm having a moment right now because these smell so similar with a little bit of a gap in between. But then when I go back to glass 1 on the nose, it's way more like cherry vanilla. Well, this is a little bit more honey vanilla.
We're focusing on glass 2 right now.
I know that, but it smells so much like that off of just a few seconds of gap. I had to smell glass 1.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely more honey. And I don't even know what else. That's all I can get right now.
I'm getting some bacon too.
Little savoriness.
Like bacon bits, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those bacon bits. So Josh makes these chocolate chip cookies and he puts like a few bacon bits in them.
They good.
I'm kind of getting that.
You know what?
It's just a hint.
We don't usually do other stuff on these episodes, but a guy I follow for barbecue smoking advice, he tends to win, or he has won a lot of the Memphis baby back rib competitions, Mojo Barbecue. I'll put the link in the video description below of his chocolate chip and bacon bit cookies. These things slap.
They do.
Make them. They are so good. Yeah.
All right. Back to the whiskey. Let's drink it.
All right. Let's get into it.
I'm confused by this one. It's a little bit, it's like a classic.
It's very classic.
It's a classic flavor profile.
Very.
And I think because of glass 1, I expected it to be a little less classic.
Yeah.
So I need to take a second sip now that I know I'm tasting something classic.
It's very classic. On the nose, what were you even getting on the nose? I got lost in the bacon bit chocolate chip cookie recipe.
I got Cheerios. You got honey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this has the honey element on the palate, but to me, what it's coming through with more than anything is like a straight up like, and I don't know if we're talking about cookies and that's why this is coming through. So give me that benefit of the doubt. But to me, what I'm getting with this is like a cookie that has chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, and it also has walnuts in it. You're getting a little bit of both of those in this right here.
I see your walnuts. I do not see the chocolate though.
Yeah, it's like when they make the cookie, but they put more walnuts and chocolate chips, and you're like, man, why didn't you put more chocolate chips in that cookie? Like, don't put so many nuts in it.
I don't like walnuts in my cookies. Or any kind of nuts in my cookies.
But these are both good. These are both, and they're very comparable.
They're comparable, but their flavors tend to be a little different. Like this, I feel like is, oh, whoa, hold up.
Wait a minute.
This one kind of hurts a little. It came back. Whoa.
Little Montezuma's Revenge? No, that's different.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds scary. I'm going to need some more time with this, so I'm going to stop talking because I need more time with these before I give an opinion. Wow.
All right, we spent some time with both these pours. Erin has already told me off camera she's not going to be very much help on this video.
I will not be very much help because I liked them both.
Let's get right into it. How did they compare? Do you have a favorite at least?
I don't. I like them both.
They are different.
They are different, but both good.
But similar.
Like it's
in experience, but different in flavor profile.
Yeah, I'm honestly not going to be able to contribute value to this conversation. So I'm going to let you go. They both get a thumbs up.
Okay, there we go. Honestly, I won't bury the lead here. They're both thumbs up for me too. Glass 1 is, again, cherry vanilla. It's that way, like the fruity kind of vanilla cream sweetness. It's a little brighter. It's very good. Glass 2 is a little bit more dark, and off camera, what I came around to starting with glass 2, it reminded me of like brownies.
We had a whole conversation about brownies.
We did. It might be in the bloopers. It might not. If you don't watch all the way to the end to see the bloopers, then you're missing out on some kind of fun content. But nonetheless, that's your prerogative.
That's our best stuff. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But glass 2 is brownie batter, or cooked brownies rather. It's like a semi-sweet chocolate on glass 2 with that walnut note in there, whereas glass 1 had that brighterness. Brighterness? That is definitely not a word.
It works.
Wow. Okay.
They'll go with
both of these are good. Like I said, both thumbs up. It's going to depend on price. I will say I never try to think about what's in either glass, but if you like high proof, I will say that I think glass 1, if you're a fan of 1792 full proof, I would recommend looking into a bottle of 1792 full proof because this reminds me a lot of that.
You're not saying this is 1792 full proof, but you're saying this reminds you of 1792 full proof.
Correct. That's nuance, and it is important. Glass 2, if you're an Elijah Craig barrel proof fan, this reminds me of that. I really don't try to think of what's in the glass. I don't have a preference. I would honestly pick one or either of these.
I'm the
depending
same.
on my mood.
I don't have a preference. I think they're both good. They're different.
Yeah.
But I like them both for what they are, and I would take either one any day.
Right. I think today I started off liking glass 1, but now kind of as we've sipped them more, I might gravitate towards glass 2 ever so slightly, just because I've made that brownie connection and now I want some brownies.
Now you want brownies, yeah.
But I'm happy with both of these. Let's find out what we've been sipping.
Okay.
Price first, and then what the product is.
Okay.
And see if the price changes our minds.
Okay.
So we're both thumbs up on both pours. Glass number 1 is number 30 in our key, and glass number 2 is number 29 in our key. So price on glass number 1, number 30 in our key is
$60.
Okay. I'm not mad at that at all.
Not either.
That's actually a pretty good bottle for $60.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably higher proof. And
they're both higher proof.
And
yeah.
if you can get a high proof pour for $60, I feel like that's a good value.
That tastes that like cherry vanilla forward. Yeah, absolutely. Glass number 2 is
$90.
Okay. You know what's $90? Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Interesting.
In our market.
You might be right. And while
I'm not mad at it.
I would like
I don't love it, but I'm not mad at it.
Before I find out what this is, I'm not mad at it. I feel like you won't be ripped off, but it is going to change my opinion of this because I'm cheap.
So where's your ratings fall after price? I'm still thumbs up on both.
I'm a thumbs up on glass 1. I'm a just okay on glass 2.
That's fair.
Only because I'm a cheapskate. Y'all know it if you watch this channel.
And if you don't, now you know.
Now you know I'm
She's
cheap. However, it is also very good.
It is good.
And I will let Josh buy it with his fun money, and then I'll drink it.
Yeah. There we go.
I just don't want to spend our family money on it.
Right. So let's find out what these are. Glass number 1 is
1792 full proof single barrel.
Glass number 2 is
not Elijah Craig.
Dadgummit. I thought I had it.
You were very close.
Hold on.
Old Forester single barrel strength.
What?
So I want to say the 1792 is 125 proof, and the Old Forester single barrel is 127.1 proof.
Wow.
So you had 1 for 2, or is that how they say it? You were
1 for 2, yeah.
You were
So
1 for 2?
this is wild because both of these products tend to skew towards a banana note, but both of these products are single barrels, and that's why we compared the two of them, because you can get some variance in your single barrels. This is fascinating because Old Forester barrel strength is so freaking hard to find in almost every market, whereas 1792 foolproof picks are much easier to find in almost any market.
And while they were
they're different
flavors, so if you don't like a cherry or a vanilla flavor, you won't like this specific pick.
Yeah.
But you might like others because this is a pick, so it varies. But they were both good. I think we both said that. So
yeah.
This
and the fascinating part of this is that both of these distilleries are known for having a prominent banana note. And I only picked up a banana split vibe in the first glass, only because I was getting so much cherry and vanilla, but I wasn't really getting a lot of banana, and I didn't get any banana on glass 2.
Interesting. And that's
fascinating.
I never get banana. That's one thing I'm trying to learn.
Now that I know what it is, now I'm smelling banana.
Of course you are. That's how it goes.
This is why we do blind tastings. We hopefully do these so that you guys get the most honest opinions possible. Yeah. You know, when you're tasting totally blind, you might not get all the notes that you see most people get from these types of distilleries, but they're both great pours. I will say, now knowing what they are, if I see a 1792 foolproof pick for $50 or $60, I'm gonna buy it. And if I see an Old Forester pick for $80 or $90, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say that I'm not going out of my way for either one of these, personally speaking.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not paying any marked up prices for either one of these. They're both really good. I really enjoyed them both. If you like high proof, you got to buy a bottle of one of these or the other if you run across it. It's just the way that it is. We're whiskey nerds. You want to try the high proof stuff.
Yeah.
Get these single barrel picks.
But I wouldn't go spend out of your budget for it.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely not. Like, they're good, but let's not get crazy. They are what they are.
I think we said it all. We can't belabor the point. We've done it. It's over. The end. If you liked it, like it.
Yeah.
If you want to subscribe to our channel and you haven't, do that. And also hit that bell icon to be notified when we post our monthly live streams.
Be good to each other, and we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
A semi-sweet. That's the word? Oh my goodness. This is like 5 minutes later. It came to me. Semi-sweet.
That's what you used to make chocolate chip cookies with.
Yes. What in the world?
That's what you're getting?
That's it.
It's not milk chocolate. It's not dark chocolate. It's semi-sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
We just we've just moved to the next level.
What? Level unlocked.
Right. On our road to professional whiskey tasters.
Yep.
0 to 100. We're 3 now.
What?
We've taken the step. I'm a rambling man.
I love you.
That's a song.
It is.
I
was born a rambling man. Yeah.
It sounds like I was gonna say it sounds like it should be on Ponderosa, but that's a restaurant.
That is a restaurant.
It should be on Gunsmoke.
Is that a show?
But that was feel like that was before Hold on. You don't know what Gunsmoke is?
Dude, I'm a girl.
That's fair. And it's like old. It's black and white.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a black and white Western from back in the day.
Yeah, that wasn't my vibe.
This is my childhood.
That wasn't my vibe.
That's fair.
My childhood, I was watching Care Bears and Rainbow Bright and She-Ra, Princess of Power.
I was watching all those too.
And Nickelodeons. You can't do that on television.
Did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't allowed.
I love that.
I wasn't
Submitted
allowed.
for the approval of the Midnight Society. Did you ever rewatch it?
No, but I would watch it now.
Now, the intro still freaks me out.
I would watch it now. I love scary stuff.
I don't know. It might be too spooky for me. Ba-doom.
I can't do
I wish
it.
you could beatbox. I can't. I wish I could.
I know. I wish I could too.
I wish I had rhythm.
I also wish I could dance.
If you could play,
and sing.
If you could play any instrument you like out there, what would you play?
Ooh. Well, I've taken guitar lessons and I've taken piano lessons, and I cannot play really either.
No, I'm saying no, not what you can do. If you could pick anything, what is the instrument you would want to play?
No one's ever asked me.
Including singing. Singing is an option as well, because vocals are an instrument.
Then singing.
Really?
100%, yep.
Singing is up there. But I don't know, drums and piano are high up for me too.
Drums are cool. I have played drums before, but not very well. I just banged on them.
If you would have asked me back in the day, guitar easy.
Yeah. Well, you were that bass player. You were slapping the bass.
I was slapping the bass, slapping the bass. Give me a tissue.
I'm out of water.
Where's your Nalgene?
I think it's in my room. My room. Our room.
Put that honking blast in the bloopers.
If you want to blow out everyone's eardrums. Hey,
Watch that peak the mics.
At least you don't blow your nose like Avery.
Hey, this thing ain't just for looks. It can bring the thunder.
But you can't smell worth crap.
I know. It's really letting me down. This is all show, no go.
You're a shower, not a grower.
Do better. Do better.